Hello everyone, I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. This is Steve coming back with another video. In this series what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get to the files on GitHub, and I'm going to continue to add more. So as I continue to build the very basic tutorials and other things, I'm going to add more files to the GitHub for you. So I just wanted to demonstrate that for people who may want to know where that is. Let's get started. So I have GitHub open here, and this is the site you'll want to go to for my channel. I'll put that up here. It's https://github.com/smaro8859. And if you need to see it in a window here, pull it up real quick. I'll show it to you here. It's right there. So hopefully you can see that. Just stick it up here. Okay, so once you get to the site, you'll notice I have other things on here. I still need to work on some of these other ones, but the main thing you want to look for is scroll down to the bottom here, and you'll see the very basic tutorials. And you can just click on the repositories that I've created here already. Just click on them like this. And you'll see each one. These are also the D64 files, and let me demonstrate what that means for those who may not know. Just going to open up my little device here and show you. Now I don't know where this exact one is here, but I'll show you. What you do is you go to Attach Disk Image Drive 8, like you're opening up a D8, and wherever you download it to, you just click on it like that. You can also click on these down here to open them directly, but if you just want to click on this will attach it, and you can save files to it. But if you want to open them, you can do it a couple different ways, really. You can go in here and you can just double click on the file here. It'll load it. It'll also run it. You list it there, you'll see the files right there. And that's one of the first ones. Or you can just load them in once you know the file name. Or you can just get a directory with the $sign. That all works the same. So if I wanted to load it, I just type in file name now. To do it the old-fashioned way. And there we have it. So that's how you get to the D64 files. So I've attached all those. I've also added an extra one here. This is just some other things I had on here. These are some old files. I probably shouldn't have it on here, but I just threw it in here for what the heck, you know. Actually, I probably don't even need this one. I'll just delete that one. I just realized I don't need that. So I'll just delete that one. Okay, so that one's gone. So the README here will include the actual listings. I'm trying to get as many listings as I can, so if you want to copy them, but it's easier just to get to the D64s. But if you need to get to the READMEs, you can here because there might be some extra information in there. And you just basically go here and you just copy it, right click it or whatever. And I guess you can open up Notepad here. Since I got it up here, I could just paste it in there, and then now I have the actual code there for the program I just downloaded. So it's pretty simple. So if you don't know how to use GitHub, I just thought I would show that simple example there. And you can just you can upload files here and stuff like that if you have your own GitHub. And I could just drag files here from my folders and stuff like that. So pretty self-explanatory once you create your repository, that is. Whoops, went too far there. And just click here to go back. To go back to smaro there and just click in another one here, and this is the second one. So README, it's going to have the code. You just go to raw here if I didn't mention it, and you can see the code there. Now this one comes out kind of funny, so I included the D64 file since you can't really capture those special characters in here, but you can get them with the D64 file here, which I have here, C64, very basic D64. So they're all pretty much the same thing, but if you go back there, you can get them right from the D64 directory, I'm saying file or whatever, but right there. And then just load them in there. I think that's the one right there. That should be it. And this is what I mean by the special characters. See how it's got these little things? These are the special characters. So they don't come out right here, since obviously Windows has no way to format those. So they're included. You can just download them. You can just click on them like that, and you can actually just download by clicking on this download button here, and it'll appear at the bottom here or somewhere in your browser there. You can just click on it when you're done and open it up or whatever. I don't really have anything to open mine up with there. So, but yep, that's how you can get to them there. And they're all pretty much the same. So if you click on each one, I still need to get 5 updated at this time, but I've got most of them in here. And you'll see them down here. Just make sure to click on the readmes. I probably need to fix these. These are, I shouldn't put the code in the readmes, but I did it first when I was learning how to use this. And then there's the raw data there. But like I said, the file, the directories or whatever are already added here. You'll see them here every single time. I put them in each one just to make sure that I didn't have any special updates or anything. But yeah, they're right there. Here's one of the programs too that I had on the second or third one, was it? That's the third one. Yep. And then here's the fourth one. I just did this one tonight. I separated these with different names. Disk programs is going to show you all the ones for formatting disk, initialize disk, and all that you saw me demonstrate. And the for loops, I set those. Now I set these differently, and I named each of these by their little, what you call that, little thing in front of there, to identify program 1, program 2, example 3, example 4, and you see them all right here. And then the file here is Acme Assembler, and I know I should have renamed it, but I realized by the time I started saving, I was saving to an old D64 file. But it'll still do the same thing, so if you click on it, you'll still get to the same programs here, and I'll demonstrate it over here real quick. Let me just erase this. Oops. Go back to drive 8 there, and I'll just set it as an attach. So now it's attached. Let me just enlarge this a little bit so people might be able to see it on big, smaller devices. And you load in the directory. And you'll see it there. And there they are. So I wanted to show this to you since to explain this to you. So for loop is going to include all these for loop examples 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as I clicked on it earlier, you saw all the different ones here. So it'll include all these different programs. You just have to load them in there. And initialize disk is right there. I also got the Powerball on this one, but that's going to be for number 5. And if then, did I do that one yet? Oh, I still need to add that one. So I'll update that and I'll add that one in, but I realize I haven't done that one yet, so I need to do that one tonight. So I'll just set one if then program 1, if then program 2, if then program 3, and so on. So they'll all be right there. So hopefully this gets you started and everything. Be sure to go ahead and favorite. So like, and please subscribe to my channel. That'll help me out more to create more videos for you. Yeah, and also if you're interested, you can go ahead and like it up here or set me as a follower to keep this inside of your kind of like your favorites and all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just a simple little video for the week. I'm going to try to, one of my goals here is to try to start putting out at least 3 videos a week if I can. If I have to come up with something simple, maybe just a tip or something, and then I'll have the very basic, and depending on what book we're working on. For those who want to know, right now we're still working on this book right now, the manual, and well, we're about halfway through it, so we're getting closer. We're getting really into the good stuff. Soon we'll be into the sprites and all the really fun stuff, but that's coming along. So, yep, hope you guys enjoyed this, and, yep, look forward to throw your comments out there. Any questions you have, like to hear from you. Have a good night.